welcome to Simply Naadan, and this is me, Anne Benjamin. I am in Kochi, Kadavanthra, KP Wallam Road. Now we are covering the restaurant Blue Elephant. I know it's a very different name. So basically what I've heard is go and food so you can see the exterior is completely different or feel restaurant. So we'll go inside. Different come in. Hi.
Hi.
Hi. This is O'Neill and this is Sapna. So O'Neill, tell us about Blue Elephant.
Blue Elephant is a concept we wanted to bring about new to Kochi because we both are we connected through collaborations, food collaborations. I am professionally a lawyer. She is professionally a trained pastry chef.
Wow, okay.
She did her pastry from Le Cordon Bleu in Paris.
Okay.
So so we both connected through Instagram and you know it's like that, and then we did a lot of events together. So that's when there was a prospect that her parents were moving to Kochi. So we thought, and I also had quit law in 2017.
Okay.
And so we wanted to do something in Kochi. That's how Blue Elephant happened.
Okay.
And Blue Elephant is a thing. As a person who goes around eating in Kochi, myself, I would like to see something in Kochi of this kind, or I would expect something that's not there around. That's how we put up a menu together, which is basically very short, like you can see it over here. This is the menu of the day. It keeps changing. It's ever evolving when she's around. She's not always around. She resides in Malaysia with her husband and kids. And so whenever she's here, we keep experimenting. Until then, the boys are trained here to do stuff that she's put up. That's how we came up with this concept of Blue Elephant, where we can put in some elements from her journey so far into what can be presented to Kochi.
So Blue Elephant, what I've heard about it, it's basically go and food. So is that true or?
It's partly true. Partly true. And there is one thing about go and food in the menu, which is basically your relatability factor. That is, you can relate to go and food as far as, we can't keep a cuisine that's completely strange.
Yeah, true.
So we needed to have that Goan in the menu because she was born and brought up in Goa. That is the reason we have the Goan part of the menu. But we are not exclusively a Goan place.
Goan food,
We have Goan on the menu. That doesn't make us a Goan restaurant. It's again, I would rather put it as Goan inspired food. Because today what we're going to present to you is not like, say, if you go to Goa and say that is authentic Goan, it's not authentic Goan. It's inspired from Goan food.
A fusion kind of thing?
Yes, it is fusion. So even, and then we've chosen a salad. Your theme of this program is Simply Naadan, right? So Naadan basically is about feeling at home. This is what she gives to her kids at home. The salad that we chose today. All the dressings here are made from scratch. So we don't use any artificial flavorings. Like if it's called a honey mustard salad, it's honey and mustard in the right proportion, made by our own recipes or what we've come up with. So that's what we're presenting to you. We've chosen the dishes that way. Since you asked the Goan part, we are serving you a Goan beef tenderloin chili fry. Because we don't want to again, keep something that's unrelatable. Goan beef tenderloin chili fry will remind you of something that you've had in Goa and something that is new, which is our part of bringing it out to you in the way it is presented. And the next dish that we have chosen is a lemongrass chicken plus rice, which is kind of Thai and Malaysian. Again, goes back to
her roots,
her current place of residence. So this is how it is. Basically, we are a chef-oriented place more than a.
So you keep changing.
We keep evolving. We keep changing based on what the audience likes or what we would like to do. We keep eating around still in Kochi. I still do my blogs on food, where to eat, where not to eat and all that stuff. I wouldn't say where not to eat, but the same way we keep finding out what we can bring at Blue Elephant. So
Something
we
which
try
can
to
be
bring in new. Every time she goes and comes back, we come up with something inspired from the travels that I have gone through or she's gone through, and we put up together.
And the interiors, this place is completely different. It's a very small place, and I think you have this thing of sharing the table and things like that, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So why? Because if you see this is a long community table.
3 tables, that's
Yeah,
all.
3 tables is
Yeah.
all we have. So we have a long community table.
Yeah.
So you can share a table and make a new friend. It's basically our way of
Community
saying
dining kind
community
of,
dining
yeah.
experience. Yeah. So it's not uncommon if you go somewhere
Yeah,
else. It
very
is very common
yeah.
but not in Kochi maybe, because we are used to a luxurious ambience. And we do not have a luxurious ambience out here.
Yeah.
We have
Privacy, all these things are.
no,
yeah,
that is not taken into consideration.
at
You
all
can-
here.
Sorry?
That's not taken into consideration.
That is
here.
not taken into consideration because this space is small and there is nothing much you can do. You can see what we're cooking.
Yeah.
It's pretty
Yeah, you
open.
can see it right
so
here, yeah.
That's so we generally have given up our privacy for you to sit and dine. So that's the way to put it. But yeah, one of the things that we have focused on here is the food part. We want to get the food, it is basically, we want to get the food right here.
Okay.
And well, the ambience is, again, for me or for her also, ambience comes after food. So we
Okay.
focused on the food more.
Okay.
We obviously are working on our ambience and we're planning to do things about it. Yeah. Yeah.
That's great. So all the very best for that.
Thank you so much.
And so tell us about the location first to our viewers, and also about the timing, and then you can tell us what you're going to show us today.
Sure. So,
3 things, yeah. Location, time, and what are you going to show
So
us?
yeah, so the location it's on KP Wallon Road. It happens to be in Kadavantra, but it is closer to Panampally Nagar than Kadavantra.
Kadavantra.
So if you're coming to Blue Elephant, the best way to come is through Panampally Walkway, and it's very close. It's only 200 to 300 meters from the Panampally Walkway, and the timings are we start at 12 in the afternoon and close at 10 in the at night. Yeah, but in between there is a break of 3:30 to 6:30. That's our timing. 3:30 to 6:30. If you come by, we can serve you desserts and coffee.
Okay.
But we have a break at that time. And Mondays we're closed.
That's right. So timing we heard, location, and what are you going to show us today?
So
The
you can look at the menu. It's
yeah.
number 5, 8 and 9.
Crispy chicken
Crispy
noodle
chicken
salad.
noodle salad.
Okay.
There is
Go and beef.
go and beef tenderloin chili fry. And there's 9 lemongrass chicken plus rice.
That's great. അപ്പോൾ നമുക്ക് കിച്ചണിൽ പോയിട്ട് ബാക്കിയുള്ള വിശേഷങ്ങളെല്ലാം ചോദിക്കാം. So this is the kitchen, right? The small little place where it's your baby heaven.
Yes, it is.
So you tell us who's going to be doing the cooking and what we're going to be doing first.
What we're gonna do is first show you the go and beef tenderloin chili fry, which we do here.
Okay.
So she will explain to you because she is the chef and she rightly is the one who's
Who can talk about
who
it?
can talk about the recipes.
Okay.
Unlike me,
Okay.
I am a taster, so I can taste and tell you if it's the right way. So anyway, she's the one who's going to be heading the kitchen.
Okay.
She is
Okay.
always heading the kitchen. So she will show you how it is done.
Okay. So we'll do the beef first.
Yeah, so the beef is actually over here.
Okay.
So this is the beef that we're using. So what we use is tenderloin. So we've taken the tenderloin, trimmed all the fat and excess muscle tissue,
Okay.
and everything is removed and it's just pure
It's already
beef.
boiled.
It's pre-cooked.
It's pre-cooked to
yeah.
medium rare.
You can see it.
Yeah.
Pre-cooked for only about less than 5 minutes with our home made sauce. It's a combination of few sauces
Okay.
with some spices from Goa. So what we do is we cook it for a few minutes. We let it rest so it soaks in all the juices and retains the juices. Then we cut it into really really thin slices like that. You see the slices really thin.
Yeah.
So that way, what happens is when we stir fry on high heat,
Yeah.
it doesn't need much cooking time. It's really
Yeah,
quick.
yeah.
You see how thin that is?
Yeah.
That's it.
So garlic.
It's garlic, and then we've got chopped diced onion,
Yeah.
a handful of it. It's hot. And some chopped chili, because it's beef chili fry.
Okay.
So you've got the spicy one
Okay.
and the red chili. The red chili is a Thai version, not so spicy, but still adds in a lot of flavor.
Do you need any
And
of
to this, we add just peppers.
Okay.
3 colored pepper, red, green and yellow.
Okay.
Really easy dish to make at home also. That's it. And the beef. We cook everything at one time
Okay.
because it does not need a lot of cooking back.
Okay.
We usually put everything together. So to this, we're going to add some seasoning, a little bit of salt, because the sauce has a lot of salt. Some sugar.
Salt and sugar.
Yeah, and sugar. And of course, black pepper. We usually cook this until the pink from the beef goes down and gets a little darker.
Okay.
So it takes about 2 minutes, that's it. So just till the pink turns into
So the main
brown.
part is before this, right? When you're
Yes.
cooking the beef.
If you get that wrong, you will never get
This
the
right.
final dish right. So this is where most of the flavors are. And that's it. To this we just add the sauce.
Okay.
I know it's spicy, right? From the
Yeah.
pepper. It's a chili fry, so
So what
just
sauce
add
is
the.
this?
It's a combination of sauces. It's got soy. It's got a Goan sauce along with some herbs and spices which we
Infused
grind
in it,
and
okay.
infuse and make it in. That's it. This is it.
We're done.
We cook it. Yeah. This is it. Done.
So ഇതായിരുന്നു നമ്മുടെ first dish and that's over right now. This was the beef
Chili fry.
chili fry with bread.
Yeah.
Yeah, with bread,
toasted bread,
with
yeah.
toasted bread. അതാണ് അതിന്റെ പേര്. So what's next?
The next dish is going to be a Thai basil chicken cooked in a little bit of Thai sauce, and it's going to be served with basmati rice and egg on top.
Great.
It's a whole meal by itself.
Okay.
The red chilies grow in my dad's garden actually.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, we have a few things here that we're going to use.
Okay.
It's not easily available, but there are, you can find it at Lulu or other places, but some of these herbs are grown in my dad's garden. So
Okay.
we're using a lot of organic
Things,
Yeah,
yeah.
organic. So to this we add a chili paste. It's a Thai chili paste. Goes in there. It's
Okay.
sweet. It's not so spicy. So it's Thai. Not all dishes in Thai or in Malaysia is very spicy. So
Spicy.
it's packed with flavors.
Flavors, yeah.
Our flavors are not what we try
Yeah.
to bring out. Yeah. And a little bit of
Bell peppers,
Yeah. Again, 3 different colors. We use chicken thigh meat because chicken thigh meat is definitely better than
Yeah.
the chicken breast. It stays soft and succulent. Overcook avilla.
ഇല്ല.
Now to this, it's Thai based. So I've chopped lemongrass here. Add a handful of chopped lemongrass. Adds a lot of flavor to that. And this one, you see, it's thick.
It's thicker, yeah.
It's called ketchup manis.
Okay.
It's a sweet soy sauce. We use it a lot in Malaysian food.
Okay.
So it gives you a nice sweet and a glaze
Yeah.
flavor. So what we do is we add a little bit of soy, but before that, very important to add water. Otherwise, the soy and everything will get burnt
Burnt.
and caramelized. Then you get a bitter taste. Just a little bit of water. That's it. And to that first, tiny bit of soy. That's it.
Okay.
And the sweet soy. The
So there's a
sauce.
bowl of rice and egg on top of
egg
that.
on top, and then lot of chicken and veggies. Like I said, it's a whole meal. Idu onnu kaicha madi, you're full.
So our second one is also over.
Yes, simple and easy.
I know. So next.
Next one is
salad.
crispy chicken noodle salad. Yeah.
Okay.
So little kurchu enna, not too much. Cast iron ayagarnam, it gets really fast. No salt, nothing at the moment, just to get that grill. But our color varan vandite, which you could actually do it at home also.
Okay.
Is I add a little bit of sugar.
Okay. Caramelize it, yeah.
varan vandi. And the soy sauce also has salt. Adane salt.
Okay.
So we don't pre-cook, but pre-cook chedu vekkilla except for like, that's why everything is fast, easy.
Yeah.
Except for if we need to marinate it,
And then
Basil
cook
is
it,
all freshly done here.
Okay.
Okay, so some sugar and panamari for that caramelization.
Our color varan
Color.
vendi, yeah.
You see, korchu kanya you
Brown,
see how
light
brown
brown.
color thanne crust varum. Otherwise our presentation lo oru idu variya. And then idu korchu vellam so it doesn't burn. You see the caramelizing?
Yeah.
That happens,
Yeah.
that's it. It's a good way to get a color. Anyway, you have to add sugar, a little bit of water, because you're going to soya sauce poikanya. If I add soy directly,
It's going to get burnt.
it's going to get burnt, and what happens is soya sauce will get bitter.
Okay.
Api idu muron gone. And again, a little bit of soy adds color, and the sweet soy. Now, this sweet soy is an additional color.
Flavor idum kondaru. Okay.
What I do is cook it on high heat. This is it. And then
And
this
reduce
goes on
it
top.
or
I reduce it. So it will glaze. I think coating
glaze,
well. That's it. So once this gets reduced, it will stick to the chicken. Now overcook avula. And this what we do is we serve it with fresh vegetables. Depends, sometimes in season we have other vegetables like, sometimes there was a time when we had broccolis and sweet potato, winter vegetables, adu madiyo.
Okay.
So each time
It depends. Seasonal. Oh,
Nice.
There's actually a huge amount for one person, I
It
believe.
is. Just one person can eat this.
Okay.
So that's why if you notice in the menu on the starters, we don't have, because every meal we give here is huge. Is good.
Okay.
Good enough. And if share you can always take one salad, one main dish, or one soup. But it's quite big enough. Yeah, this is it. Simple.
That's great. So thank you so much.
You're
and
welcome.
now it's time to taste all this.
Yes.
Yeah. So our cooking ellam kazhinju and we are at the table right now. We have Sapna and O'Neill. What's with the name O'Neill? I wanted to ask you, what does it mean, O'Neill?
O'Neill is an Irish surname.
Okay.
I happen to be the only Indian with Irish surname as a first name. So that's all.
Does it have any meaning?
No, it's a name of a tribe.
Okay.
O'Neill, like say Ireland.
O'Neill.
Yeah, O'Neill, O'Donnell, those kind of names. So,
Yeah. Something like that.
To keep it really Indian, I have my dad's name attached. O'Neill Sabu it is. So
Sabo, yeah, I know.
Somewhere Indian.
A Malayali touch is there and there.
Absolutely, yes, that's right.
That's great. So shall we start tasting?
Sure.
Yeah.
Which one do you want to try?
All yours.
You guys are going to join for sure. Soft. And the sauce is nicely, sucked into the flesh. Yeah. Very
You have
good.
the chicken that's soy glazed as you saw inside the kitchen, plus the honey mustard that's generously coated all over on the lettuce.
So it's usually had with the bread.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll
Usually
take a
have
piece
bread,
of
you
the
can
bread.
So
actually
you can soak up
the sauce.
Sauce.
Okay.
The sauce is very peppery.
Yeah.
So it's
Peppery, and it's got a little bit of sugar and that
the
sweetness and
sweetness. And there's that Goan.
the sauce.
Yeah, yeah. It's tenderloin.
It's
well-
Like you
tenderloin.
said,
well-
it's into the what do you say? The what did you say?
Juicy.
The-
It's
yeah,
juicy.
it's right into the flesh. What do you say for
yeah.
that?
You mean soaked in, right?
Yeah,
Flavors
yeah.
goes
Right
in, yeah.
into
So
that.
the thing is,
Rested
with
in it.
beef is kind of a
It's tricky, I
It's a
think.
very tricky meat. I know.
You could
We are
overcook it.
fans of beef, being from Kerala, right? So it's an emotion. Beef is an emotion. I read people's reviews and they write after they've had this. Beef is an emotion. Beef or vigaramana and things like that.
Okay, this is
Each
completely different than what I just tasted. This is something very sweet. Yeah. So is it a Thai?
It's a Thai style.
Okay.
It's slightly
Lemongrass.
spicy.
Yeah. Once you
Then you get the spice.
Yes, yeah.
Pinne. Not
Uh,
immediately.
Lemongrass also.
Lemongrass. All
Once
the
it-
flavors
once it
come
goes
in.
inside,
Yes.
yeah?
All the flavors come in as a second note.
So why, when this is a show called Simply Naadan, we wanted to select dishes which has an element. So this Thai basil
It is not
no-
Naadan, surely.
It's not Naadan. Obviously. This is Naadan for Thai people.
I know.
It's street food there.
And this is not for the Goan people.
Yes.
We wouldn't claim it to be Naadan for Goan people, but yeah, of course.
Yeah, it is.
What
Pub
you
It
can
is
do-
pub food. It
Pub
is-
food, yeah.
Goes
It is
best with beer.
You can drink it with beer. I mean, drink beer and have this, and it's like amazing.
Okay, so thank you so much for inviting us over here, and all the very best to both of you.
Thank you so much.
Yes. So I'll catch you all next week in a new place with some more of Simply Naadan food. Till then, bye.